Hello BookTube, welcome to LizziefayeLovesBooks. I'm Elizabeth. Merry Christmas. I didn't necessarily plan to do a video today because I think Vlogmas technically ends on the 24th, but I'm making this day 25 of Vlogmas because I got a few books for Christmas and so did my daughter Katie, and I thought I would just show you what we got. I'm really excited about what I got because my biggest wish for my birthday was the new Fanny Flagg book, and it didn't come out in time for my birthday. So my family came through and I got it for Christmas. It's called The Whole Town is Talking, and it's a book in the Elmwood Spring series. Now, I've talked about this series before, and to me, these really are just companion books. They don't need to be read in order, and in fact, the first three books, I read them in the exact opposite order. I read the third book first, and I loved it. There was no problem whatsoever in reading these books out of order. So if you have not read any Fanny Flagg books, and you want to jump in anywhere in that series, it's totally fine. But since I haven't read this book yet, I don't know if it would be better to have read some of the other books before you jump into this one or not. But I am looking forward to reading it. I've already started reading just a little bit of it today, and I think it's going to be fabulous. So I will let you know how it is after I finish it. Another book from my family that I was not expecting is the second book in the Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard series. It's The Hammer of Thor. I have the first book, I read it, I really enjoyed it, and I had not had a chance to even get the second book from the library. So I'm really excited to have it on my shelf. My mother-in-law got me a couple of bookish items. Actually, this little gift book, it's called Cat Confessions, a Kitty Come Clean Tell-All book by Alia Zobel Nolan, and it's just really cute little confessions from cats about things they've done, and it's just really cute. I haven't actually read it yet. I flipped through it just a little bit, but it's got some fun photography, and so I think I'm going to enjoy this. And then this I'm really excited about. I've seen a few books of this type on BookTube, and I've never actually seen one in person. This is a book lover's diary. It's published by a company called Firefly, and it has different sections. It's got a place to write book lists. It's got a place to record books you've read, books you've borrowed, books you've loaned. It has places where you can write notes about books. It's got a place where you can write book quotes. There was something else I wanted to. And in the very back, it's got an address book. So you can put addresses, I guess your bookish friends or bookstores. So you've visited bookstores when you're traveling and you want to write their information here, so you've got it. So it's just really cool, and I'm so excited about it. I told her one of my most favorite gifts that she got me is this pillow, Cat's Books, Life is Sweet. Isn't that great? Now let me show you what my daughter Katie got. Now, I did a video a few days ago about books that I was giving as gifts, and I showed you one little book that I was giving to Katie, and then I forgot about this one. I had it stashed away. This is Once Upon a Time, Red's Untold Tale, and of course this is based on the Once Upon a Time TV series, and it's by Wendy Tolliver. And then we found, she kind of knew about these books because we were doing some Christmas shopping and all of us were at a used bookstore. It was called Bright Light Books in Castleberry, Florida. And we found these books, and she knew that I had gotten a couple of them, but she didn't know about the third one. So at least there was one surprise. But I got her The Demigod Diaries by Rick Riordan, Demigods and Monsters by Rick Riordan, and Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Demigod Files, also by Rick Riordan. If you haven't heard me say in recent videos, she has gotten really into the whole Percy Jackson series. She devoured that whole first series, and she is now on the fourth book in the Heroes of Olympus. So she's really been enjoying those books. And then my mother-in-law also got her a few books. She got her The Horse of My Heart, Stories of the Horses We Love, and it is edited by Callie Smith Grant. And then she got her something I'm so jealous of. She got her the box set of the Puffin Bloom classics. It's got Little Women, Anne of Green Gables, A Little Princess, and Heidi. I love this so much. It's so beautiful. And the sad thing is that she doesn't want it. Can you believe that? Can you believe she's related to me? Anyway, we were having a little discussion a while ago, and she was talking about, you know, wanting to return this and getting a book series that she really wanted. And I said, but I want them. And she said, okay, you can pay me $50 for them. And I said, I'm almost tempted to pay you $50 to read them. So she's thinking about that. I don't know. We'll see what we can work out. Isn't that a shame? I would have to pay my child to read something. But she's so into dystopians and fantasy that she's not interested in classics at this moment. But I told her someday she may really want to read these. And it may not be right now. You know, she's 12. But I do want to encourage her to read them. And I'm not above possibly bribing her to do it, but we'll just see. I'm not sure. Anyway, I believe these will stay in our household because they're gorgeous, and I actually haven't read A Little Princess or Heidi. I've read abridgments of Heidi. I know the basic story, but I don't think I've ever read the full-length book. So, of course, I've read Anne of Green Gables and everything else by Lucy Montgomery, and I've read Little Women, but I think this is just a beautiful set, and I'm excited that even if they don't belong to me, that it's in our house. So, those are the books that we got for Christmas. And now, real quick, I may as well just show you a few books that I also bought this month for myself. I got a couple of middle grade books, and then a few mysteries, and a couple of the mysteries are Christian mysteries. So, let me start with the middle grade books. I got book 12 in the series of Unfortunate Events. It's the Penultimate Peril, and it's got a little bit of ink damage here, but you know, it was $1 and I didn't have this one yet, and I really do want to get this series read pretty soon. So I decided that, you know, for $1 I would go ahead and get it, and if I ever find another copy that's a really good deal, I can always replace it. Another middle grade book I got, kind of for Katie and me, is Cheese by Sarah Weeks. We've read Pie, and we have a copy of Honey, but I don't think either of us have ever gotten around to reading that one yet. And so now we have Cheese. Alright, a couple of cozy mysteries. I got Skating on the Edge by Joelle Charbonneau. So far the only thing I've read by Joelle Charbonneau is The Testing, which is a YA dystopian series. When I was talking about that sometime last year, someone commented that she also had a cozy mystery series. So now this is the second one of this series that I have, and so I'm looking forward to reading it. And this one is by Patricia Sprinkle. This is from the Thoroughly Southern Mystery Series. It's called Who Killed the Queen of Clubs? And then I got a Christian mystery that I've already read, but I wanted to get this for my sister because I've already read and enjoyed all three of these Morning Shade mysteries by Laura Copeland. This is the third one, called Nosy Neighbors, and this is such a cute series. I sent the first two books to my sister, and this is the first time I have seen the third one anywhere except the library, so I am thrilled to have it. And then another Christian mystery is the first book in the Danny Ross mystery series by Gilbert Morris. I got most of this series for free from the Friends of the Library. They were recycling them, and so they're not in the best of condition, but I didn't have the first one. And of course I don't like to start a series without the first one, so I got it. It's called One by One, and it costs $1 at a library bookstore. And then one other Christian book, also the first in a series. I have the third and fourth one of this series, but I didn't have the first one. This is the first book in the Heirs of Acadia series by T. Davis Bunn and Isabella Bunn, which is a continuing series after the Song of Acadia series that T. Davis Bunn wrote with Jeanette Oak. I've read that whole series, and I have not read this series, and this one is called The Solitary Envoy. So now I just need book 2 in this series. So that's my little haul for Christmas and for the month of December. Did you get any books for Christmas? If so, I'd love to know what they are. But that's all I have for this video. I hope you're having a great day. Read a good book, and God bless you.